Okay, so I thought this might be a good corollary to my post about cancel culture and about Pepe Le Pew. I want, if you're roughly my age group, maybe a little bit younger, you all remember seeing a Bugs Bunny cartoon where he was on a deserted island and a Japanese Zero pilot crash landed with him. And he spends the rest of the cartoon basically torturing that Japanese Zero pilot. And the Zero pilot was he had buck teeth and very stereotypical Japanese of the time. Now, you all saw that cartoon, but you haven't seen it in 30 years. It is difficult, not impossible, mind you, but difficult to find any evidence that that cartoon ever existed. Don't bother posting links for those of you who can find it. I acknowledge you can find it if you know what you're looking for. But the fact is, it hasn't been aired in forever, and even more important than that, even more important than the fact that it hasn't been aired in forever, you haven't thought about that cartoon in 30 years or longer. You haven't thought about it until just now when I brought it up. So, how does that relate to what I'm saying about cancel culture? If it wasn't for this Space Jam controversy right now, Pepe Le Pew would be like that in another 30 years. You'd go, hey, wasn't there a cartoon about a skunk that used to chase after cats? They just very quietly would have. It's not a good look anymore, and they just very quietly stopped airing those cartoons. How long has it been since you actually saw a Pepe Le Pew cartoon on TV? I'm betting 15, maybe 20 years. Maybe longer. If it weren't for this controversy right now, you wouldn't be talking about it now. You wouldn't care, and you would not have noticed. No one canceled anything. Just things that aren't appropriate anymore and aren't funny anymore stop getting attention. That's all that's happening. The people that made Space Jam just said, hey, this is not a good look anymore. We don't want this in our movie. It's not canceling Pepe Le Pew. Nobody took him away. There aren't liberal hordes with pitchforks wandering around trying to demand the head of Warner Brothers or anything. They just stopped showing something that wasn't funny anymore. Period. Just like the Japanese Zero pilot cartoon with Bugs Bunny.